captain of the football team at Ludlow High School in Fairfield. 5'10", 190 pounds, good grades. A typical boy, you may think, but typical is far from what Coach Mitchell Ross describes running back Denholm Feldman.
As an outsider looking at Denholm, it appears everything's very easy for him. But I think the story behind it was a lot different than most people would think.
It truly was. In the summer of 2020, at only 16, Denholm was airlifted to a hospital after a car accident in Block Island. But the worst part was not his injuries. It was dealing with the loss of his childhood friend Jake, who died at the scene.
It was hard in the beginning because there's so many nights where you'd be alone. And I bet you everyone who was part of it had experiences like that where you were just so overwhelmed, you had no clue what to do. But as time went on, it doesn't get easier, but you just understand how to deal with it better.
And football played a big part in that.
Losing so many things around me, the only thing I could control in that moment, I was thinking, I was like, oh, I can get back to football. I can keep playing. I can get my mind back into lifting, doing my work, and going out in the field and having fun.
And so he did. It took him only 2 months to get back on the field. But on the third game back, his season was cut short once again.
That sucked. It was awful. I was right on the 48-yard line right here. I had to fight all the way back up, and I got my starting spot at running back and at linebacker. And in the first game, I caught a pass over there, and I was running down the sideline. I cut back, and I just tore my ACL.
This injury could have meant the end of his career, but it was quite the opposite.
People had always said, maybe it's a sign. Maybe it's a sign you shouldn't stop playing now. And I kind of thought that was the easy way out, because it's like, all these bad things happen, so stop playing. But it wasn't really a sign. It could be a sign to keep playing. It could be a sign to fight through it. But it was just something that's been part of my life for so long, I couldn't give it up.
As they say, when there's a will, there's a way. After his knee surgery, Feldman couldn't walk, but that didn't stop him.
It was about 2 weeks after it. I would watch videos of old football players and things like that and all these highlights, and I would just get so excited to play again. So then I would go with my brother, and we'd go and lift up, and we had a gym that we made during quarantine, and we'd go up and lift, and I would be on one foot just benching or something like that.
Feldman is a nominee for a Heart of a Giant award this year. The nomination process was tough, but made him realize something much greater.
The day I got nominated, I wrote the entire thing, and I didn't send it in until the last day that it was due, because I was fighting whether I put it out there or not, because it was going from not telling a lot of people to letting everyone on the internet who can see it read basically my whole life. But one of the main things was that I really wanted to destigmatize the whole thing around mental health and being able to talk about it, because I wouldn't have gotten through any of that if I didn't talk to my friends and the people around me.
And that courage did not just make an impact on his life, but with his teammates as well.
He really inspires me and my fellow teammates to to be open about struggles, and it's okay, but also that you can push through, and he shows that on and off the field.
Denholm is a true example of no matter what life throws at you, all you have to do is get up and try again.
Ana Ramos from Fairfield, Connecticut, to Sacred Heart Sports Media.